What's up, YouTube? This is Bait here, and good news, I was able to get my hard drive fixed with the help of a good friend of mine in real life. And, all we needed to do, luckily, was just format my hard drive. And the good thing is that all my YouTube-related stuff is on my second hard drive anyways. But indeed, the good news is that I don't need to send my computer back to the factory or anything. So you guys don't need to be worrying about me not uploading for a week or anything, cause I will be uploading since I got all my stuff back now. It took a while, reinstalling all the programs and softwares and stuff, but finally everything is indeed back to normal, which is great. And anyways, we got an Ubers match here against Lee Marvin Jordan, some random numbers at the end. Because I was listening to the Last Resort podcast earlier today by Fizzy Stardust and friends, and they were talking a bit about Sandstorm in Ubers, and I found this pretty old match. This is like a couple months old by now, I think, and I'm using a sand team here, so I figured I might as well bring it to you guys today. And I also made a little cameo appearance at the end of the Last Resort podcast, so I will leave a link in the description, so if you guys are interested, go check it out. Anyways, I figured he would lead with a Darkrai trying to, put my T-Tar to sleep or Focus Blasted, so I decided to lead with Mewtwo, Aura Sphere that thing to Oblivion, and he doesn't even have a Sash or anything, so he dies! But in comes Skymin, and he is Scarf, which is kind of uncommon. Don't see it too often, although it's still a really viable set. But I decided to stay in, take the risk. Luckily, I do not get flinch. I bring him down to red health, so I'm like, since I know that he's Scarfed, I might as well go into my T-Tar, cause Sandstorm will take him out in 2 turns. And if I get lucky, I may just be able to set up my Stealth Rocks if I don't get flinch again. So let's see. And what do you know? I don't get flinch. So this was a really bad day for being a Skyming with Serene Grace. No luck, no hacks for you. So or no hacks for me. Or however you want to say. It's not hacks when you don't get the flinch. Anyways, I'm rambling. In comes Groudon. Sets up the sun, and of course forces me out, fearing the EQ. But I'm gonna go into my Gastrodon. He's gonna take this chance to set up his own rocks, and I'm gonna go for Toxic, which unfortunately misses as he goes for Roar. So I'm like, damn, because this would have been really nice to get the Toxic racking up on him and forcing him out. But now I can't do that. So I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to stay in with my Zegrom, and he actually goes for Dragon Claw over EQ. I don't know why, but whatever. So I take it really well, and now finally my Toxic hits, so I can put the timer on him and eventually, hopefully, take this thing out, because it's kind of walling my team right now. But anyways, he keeps on shuffling me, and in comes my Rayquaza, which is mostly physically orientated, but I do have the Overheat, which, unfortunately doesn't get the boost in the sun because of the airlock, but it's still gonna do a nice chunk, so I figure I might as well go for it. He might just go for the Roar again, so I don't really want to switch out, especially since the rocks are up. But he does go into his Mewtwo, and I'm just gonna switch into my T-Tar, but he actually makes a great prediction here, and he's gonna go for his Aura Sphere, and that is just going to demolish my T-Tar. I was kind of hoping maybe I can live this, but not from this range, and I just die. And yeah, he is Life Orb, so no chance. Meaning that I just lost the Weather War, so this is gonna be an interesting match. And I go into my Zekrom because it's my Scarfer, so hopefully I can revenge kill this thing. But he just figures he can still just easily switch into his Groudon. So that's what he does, and I actually went for the Volt Switch because I was just hoping to take the Mewtwo out. So this is all around bad news bears for me. I lost the Weather War, now I'm locked into Volt Switch with my Scarfed Zekrom, so I really need to get out of here. And he actually switches out and he goes into his Rayquaza, which is like cool. And let's see what he does. I think he's just going to Dragon Dance, because he was, kind of thinking that he would, be completely okay against my Gastrodon. But I do carry the Ice Beam because I do have it for Dragon types, mostly Rayquazas. And it does pay off big time because he was thinking that he would be fine. But no, so that was probably one of the biggest mistakes that he made during this match. And in comes the Mewtwo, which killed my T-type, but now he dies to rocks. And he actually has a fire type Arceus, which is pretty interesting, especially in the sun. But what I'm going to do is switch into my Mewtwo, mainly as a death fodder at this point. But he actually goes for Calm Mind, which is great, because I can outspeed him. And I can go for the Side Strike, which, which will ignore his Calm Mind boost, because I can hit him from the physical side, and it'll do a lot. It does do a lot, which is great. And he's gonna be able to now finish me off with Judgment, but it's fine. I can go into my Zekrom right here and just kill him off. And he does actually switch out, but now it means that whenever he comes back in, Stealth Rocks will take care of him. So at this point, I'm just gonna lock myself into Outrage. He goes into his Groudon, takes it really well, but it's fine, because all I really need to do is a lot of damage on this Groudon so that I can just revenge kill that thing with whatever. And now he just finishes me off with EQ, but that is pretty much fine, because I think I'm just gonna go into my own Arceus, which is Rock type Arceus. Unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to use this thing as well as I would have liked to, since I lost the Weather War. But what I'm going to do is just substitute down. I guess I could have taken him out with Judgment Rock, even though it's resisted, but he's so low. But I just decided to go for substitute because I figure, the Toxic will take him out regardless, and it does. So I didn't want to play any games. So it works out. Groudon is out of the game, and his last guy will be his own Arceus, but he indeed will die to rocks. So that will be the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this match. It was a bit of a short Ubers match, but I figured, haven't brought a Ubers match in a while again. So and this was pretty interesting, with the sand and all. Although I lost the Weather War, I was still able to win it at the end. So thank you for watching, and indeed go check out the Last Resort podcast where I did my cameo around the 1 hour and 5 minutes mark. It's a pretty long podcast, but it's really interesting. I listened to it earlier today. It's really good stuff, and you should definitely go check it out. I will leave a link in the description. But that will be all for today. So I will see you guys next time, possibly with a rotation match. I guess I still found out that I got at least one rotation match, which I could possibly post next time. So indeed, that will be next time most likely. So until then, this is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace.